Hey, it's AT time. My name is Ron Friedman, and today on Animation Trainers, we will be discussing the 7th principle of animation in our 12 Principles of Animation series, which is the principle of arcs. And to make sure that you don't miss any of the other videos in this series or any of the other videos that we post here on Animation Trainers, please take a moment to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and switch the notification bell to all. In the book Disney Animation: The Illusion of Life by Frank Thomas and Ollie Johnston, the principle of arcs details the fact that everything in nature moves on a curved path to varying degrees. From the flight path of a bird to the movement of a drop of water along the surface of a leaf, everything organic features curvature in its movement and behavior due to irregularities in the object itself and its surrounding environment. Even movement that we consider in a straight line is actually moving in slightly curved paths when you break them down to their individual components. For example, someone walking in a straight line is still bringing their feet through, which consists of many instances of movement in arcs. The knee is traveling on an arc due to the rotation of the thigh. The ankle is traveling on a separate curved path as a child of the knee. And the toes are traveling on their own curved path as a result of not only their nature as a child of the ankle, but also because of their individual weight while the foot is being carried through by the leg. And the waist is shifting slightly from side to side in order to maintain balance over the planted foot as each stride is taken. The combination of the rise and fall from pushing off of the feet with the side-to-side movement of maintaining balance results in the waist moving in an infinity shape like a figure eight turned on its side. Comment quiz! What other parts of the body are not moving in a straight line in that walk? I'd love to know in the comments below. Remember, all the cool kids comment. Even a movement as subtle as turning your head to the side is not occurring in a straight line. If we follow the tip of the nose, we can see that there is a slight arc occurring, as well as a tilt of the head, because we tend to lead with our eyes. In fact, because everything organic moves in a curved path of some sort, the surest way of making something feel like it is mechanical is to have it move in a truly straight line, because nothing in nature does. Speaking from the standpoint of creatively plotting motion, having things move on a curved path makes it easier for the eye to follow its trajectory and momentum, as opposed to when it reverses itself on the same line of action. It's simply easier for us to see where something is going if it isn't moving back on itself in the same direction. One of the main reasons that arcs occur in human movement is that our skeleton consists of joints connected at pivot points. And so anytime we are rotating a joint, it is by definition occurring on an arc, and every component of our body that is a child of that joint moves in an arc with it. By rotating the shoulder, the elbow, hand, and fingers all move on arcs along with it as children of that parent, inheriting its pathing. Because of the weight of the hand at the end of the arm, we then get breaking of the joints at the elbow and then again at the wrist as the direction of the momentum changes. And all of the movement of these breaking joints occur on arcs as well due to the nature of our skeletal system. But it's important not to confuse the follow-through and overlapping action of those breaking joints with the principle of secondary action. And what is the principle of secondary action, you ask? Well, in our next video in this series, we will be talking about secondary action in detail and how we, as complex thinking, living things, do more than one thing at a time. And so to make sure that you don't miss that video in this series or any of the other videos that we post here on Animation Trainers, then don't forget to like, subscribe, and switch that bell. And would you like to have a private session with me where we can discuss how to improve your animation skills working with me directly one-on-one? Then please visit our website at animationtrainers.com and schedule a session with me. My name is Ron Friedman, and I hope that we will see you for our next video here at Animation Trainers. In the meantime, keep it moving.